Hey guys! Welcome to my channel. I'm Jen from Jen's Makeup Adventures. Obviously, if you clicked on this video, you know that. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. Gosh, that does not feel right. Alright, so today we are here to play with BoxyCharm and Sephora Play. I normally do this video with, excuse me here. I normally do this video with Ipsy, but I decided to take a break from Ipsy and start doing Sephora Play for a little bit and just see how that goes. So that's where we're at. Alright, so I've had these sitting around for a couple days now, and I've been really wanting to get into them. Gosh, I don't even know where to start. I think I'm going to start with the BoxyCharm, because I love BoxyCharm. And once we go through all the makeup, then we will see like what we're going to play with, because I've only really put down a base, and that was just the Bye Bye foundation. I'm not wearing any powder or concealer or anything else besides this. So yeah, and gotta say, it's got kind of a little bit of a dewy finish, but I am digging this Bye Bye foundation. I think it looks awesome. I love it. So that is probably going to be my summer pick for foundation. Just saying. All right. I have my computer over here. I'm trying to make sure I've got like a decent angle going here, because this room isn't entirely dedicated just to like beauty. This is my office, and on that side over there is where I work. And on that side over there is technically my guest room. So I'm like literally crammed into this like little corner, and you would laugh if you saw how this works. And the little table I drag around the room is my desk. All right, enough sidelining here. So when you open up the box, this is what you're gonna see. I'm seeing cover effects, and that makes me excited. All right, so we got our little cheat card here. Not going to look at it, just going to set it in my lap. So I actually remembered to tell you the prices this time, because I know last time I did not. I set it aside and totally forgot about it. Okay, so the first thing that I see, of course, this is a blurring primer, and I have a base on, which means I can't test this. I can still... here's a little safety still. Let's take that off. All right, so I can still test it on the back of my hand. Come out. All right, so just put a little bit there. Wow, that's like a really dry formula for a primer. I mean, it feels really nice. I just wasn't expecting it to feel so dry. It just kind of like went on and vanished. I kind of dig that. So yeah, we've got the Cover FX blurring primer. That's pretty cool. There you go. You can see. And let's see here. Cover FX blurring primer. A lightweight, soft focus primer that blurs the appearance of pores, fine lines, and other imperfections, creating a smooth canvas for flawless foundation application. And it runs for $38. Nice. 38 bucks. This is already more than the cost of the box. Just gonna put that out there. All right, we will set that behind me. The next thing I see in here is a brush. All right. A brush with all sorts of plastic wrap. Set that there. Okay. I kind of dig the shape of this. Feel like this would be like a pretty decent like blush brush. I can dig that. All right. So this is by Aesthetica. It's a P12. Nice brush there. P12 face brush, synthetic fibers for maximum control. P12 face brush is perfect for creating a seamless look. $27. Holy cow. That's actually a fairly expensive brush, even by BoxyCharm standards. Like, I don't feel like all the brushes we get are usually this expensive. I like it though. I like it. Very nice. Okay. The next thing in here is a matte lip gloss. So it's a BoxyCharm by Beauty Creations. matte lip gloss. So I'm guessing this is pretty much just like a matte liquid lipstick, since people love to be like, it's matte lip gloss. Okay, it's either matte or it's lip gloss. All right. There we have that. It's kind of a berry shade. I know it's showing up in my monitor is like bright red, but it's more of a berry tone. Let's see. All right. It's a thinner formula, but it does seem to not be like patchy. I don't know why it looks like bright, bright red. Like, it's seriously a berry tone. That's kind of funny. Either way, it's pretty. I dig it. I don't need the box. Stop hoarding trash. That's what I tell my daughter on pretty much a weekly basis. Stop hoarding trash. I just emptied out her room and, okay, I didn't empty it out. I went through and it started with the floor. I'm just getting a makeup wipe here. Okay, her floor was covered in feathers from a feather boa she borrowed from a friend. They were migrating into my bedroom, at which point I was like, okay, this needs to end now. And I went in there and started picking up toys off her floor so I could vacuum, which turned into me fixing her bookshelves because those were a disaster, which led into me finding all the papers she had stashed in a corner under a chair, which led into basically me cleaning her whole room. Thanks, kid. Thanks. And in the process of cleaning her whole room, I found all her missing socks, for one, because she had them shoved behind books and in drawers and yeah. And along with the socks was usually the trash. Wherever she shoved a sock to just get it off the floor rather than put it in the hamper was also trash. So yeah, I have to tell her on a pretty regular basis, do not hoard trash. I think the worst offender was probably the apricot pit I found in her bedroom. That one was entertaining. That is also why I did not go through her toy box this time, because I'm horrified at what I might find. Horrified. Children are weird. Let's just put that out there. Okay, so now that I'm off that tangent, this lip glossy thing, let's see here. This was from Beauty Creations. This retails for $10, so actually not a bad price for a liquid lipstick. All right. And of course I choose this like random weird time of day. For me, it's like 2 p.m. I'm like, normally you stream in the mornings. Well, this morning I was going to stream and then I took a nap. And I took a nap because I start work at 4 a.m. So I take a lot of naps to make up for the fact that it takes me like 2 hours to fall asleep, and then I sleep, get a good 3-4 hours of sleep, get up for work, and then I get another couple hours of sleep after work. Yeah. I love my job though, so it's one of those, like, it's totally worth it. All right, so the next thing in the box is these Aesthetica brushes, so more of the Aesthetica ones. We've got a spoolie brush, which are nice for the eyebrows or to comb out your eyelashes when they start getting a little cray. That's not a word I use. When they start getting a little crazy. Let's just stop there. Then we've got this angled brush, which is really thick. Like, that's a thick angled brush. Honestly, I prefer mine to be super skinny and sharp, and if I stab myself in the eye with it, it's going to hurt. This will hurt, but not like my angled brushes. I don't know, it may not be too bad, but it's just not quite my cup of tea. And then we've got an eyeliner brush with, a nice little point on it. I'm just going to be honest. I am great with an angled eyeliner brush on myself, on other people. I manage to always muck stuff up with these ones. Every time. This is one of those I have to use tape or something that is, solidly put down to make my wing with this. I might be able to do just like a normal line with it. We'll have to see. Honestly, if I'm going to use a teeny tiny little brush, I use these teeny tiny little like paintbrushy ones. Or it actually gets worse. I have these teeny tiny little ones. These are actually paintbrushes, but these work great if you are trying to get very precise with the eyeliner or fix something you already screwed up. Itty bitty little eyeliner brushes work great. All right. So the eyeliner 3-piece eye trio retails for $45. Holy cow. All right. And then we've got this. This is so cute. It looks like a little inkwell. Look at that. Okay, so this is from Pretty Vulgar Cosmetics. I don't know why I'm so excited, probably because it's so cute. It's so cute. I put it right here. Yeah. I want to just display this. It's so cute. So this is the ink. It is 01 Blacklist, and it is a gel eyeliner. Let's see. And you can't, yeah, you can kind of see in there because my lighting's actually decent. So you can see just gel eyeliner with like the cutest packaging ever. All right. Very cool. I think we'll try this out today. I don't think I actually have, well, most of my gel eyeliners have gone kind of past their usable point. You know, I've had them for far too long. So who knows? Maybe I'll like this and I'll actually have a gel liner to use again. All right. And that one runs for $24. Dang. That, I mean, we're looking at, we've got, you know, 24, 45, 27, 10, and another 38. Like, this box is expensive. And, oh, there is something else. It was hiding under this, like, foam. We have a palette. Oh, yes, we have a palette. All right. I think that's everything in the box. Hold on. Yes, that's everything in the box. So I'm going to drop the box down to the floor because I don't want to deal with it anymore. We have an indistinguishable palette. It's just white. I see nothing. All right. Take this off. And it's by Pure. It's the Pure Sculpture Palette. Get rid of the plastic. Okay. Oh. Wow. I apparently I just cannot open things today. I'm sitting here trying to open it, can't figure out why it won't open. Yeah, there's stickers on either side. So this is the palette. While I try to get the sticker off and not completely destroy my nails. Dear God, come off. So y'all are sitting there going, wow. Maybe she really does need to go back to editing so we don't have to watch her struggle to pull a sticker off. Oh, dear. Probably will be doing an edited video soon, but it won't be a beauty video. I'm probably going to film something on kind of like what I do for work. Not the beauty side, not the makeup side. I mean, y'all know I work as a professional makeup artist, but my other part-time job where I teach in the mornings, I thought I might film a video of it. Kind of explain all the ins and outs. Dear God, come off. And I don't know. I don't know if anybody would be interested in seeing that. More or less, it'd just be a nice little reference guide for people looking into getting into that industry because it's pretty cool. I just took a chunk of the sticker off. So yeah, I just took a chunk of that off. That's awesome. Thank you, sticker, for being a big pain in the butt. All right. Okay. Now we can finally see. Damn, that's dark. Okay. It kind of smells good, though. I don't know why. I'm not sure if it's supposed to smell good. It's kind of got this, like, vanilla scent. You would be interested. All right. I will totally try to make that video because honestly, teaching online is fun. All right. So this is the palette. I don't know why I'm holding it this way, but apparently this is a thing now. We're just going to call this a thing. All right. So we got 2 highlights. Oh, they feel kind of nice. Kind of velvety. I like it when things feel velvety. Although then I can't get my fingers out of them because I'm like, oh, it just feels nice. Okay, yeah, moving on. All right. Those swatch nice. Like, oh yeah, we are definitely going to play with this palette because this is going to be fun. And now for these super dark shades that I may regret putting on my face, but we're going to do it anyway. All right. Yeah, maybe with enough blending, this lighter one can... Yeah, I think this lighter one can probably do. The darker one... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I might end up doing that, you know, my whole like, do not do this. It may end up with me doing exactly what I said not to do. I like those highlights, though. Those are pretty. Can always win me over with a good highlight. All right. Except for if you put it all over your flipping face. Yeah. You know, I always say I want to roll in it, but when I actually see a girl who's dusted, you know, high shine highlighter all over her face, I'm like, ugh. Just goes to show, like, it'll tell me exactly why not to do that. All right, so the Sculptor Palette is $30. Holy crap. So let's see here. Let's pull out the handy dandy calculator that our teacher said we would never be carrying a calculator with us everywhere we went. Joke's on them. All right, so $30 plus 38 plus 24 plus 45 plus 27 plus 10. $174 value in this month's box. Nice. This is why I love BoxyCharm. I think they're great. I think this month there was actually 1 extra product because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's normally 5. But I think that it was their birthday, like it's their 3rd or 4th birthday, something like that. Maybe their 5th. I'm not sure exactly which, but it's an anniversary of sorts, and they threw in an extra product. It's got to be more than 3 because I've been getting this box since like 2013. 14. I've been getting this box since 2014. Alrighty. Okay. Got my Ninja Turtle t-shirt on today. Yes. Exciting. All right, so the next box is going to be this Sephora Play Box. So let's see if I can crack this open because I totally have my drawer blocked where my scissors are. Go me. Maybe I can... No. Nope, that ain't opening. You know, I was good and I cleaned up and now I can't get to anything. That's awesome. Okay. And no sharp objects. You'd think that I was like at risk or something with the lack of sharp objects in this room. Oh, goodness. That was a bad joke. That was a very, very bad joke. Open. This is going to be the theme of this video today. Girl who cannot open boxes. Because apparently... I just can't. And muscling things open just never works out well. All right. So when you open up the box, this is what you're going to see. I haven't had a Sephora Play Box in a while. I stopped my subscription back in like August because I was saving money. And honestly, I've missed it. So yeah, we've got this thingy here. Okay. Got a little comic thing going here. So that's kind of cool. Plus the Sephora Play bonus point thing. You know, I always get these and I never use them. because I very rarely actually go into store. Does it say you can actually use it online now? So that'd be great if I could just punch it in online. You can actually punch it in online, but you have to buy something. Thanks, Sephora. That's awesome. At least I can use it online now. A little bit more inclined to do so. All right. So this month we got this little kind of denim blue bag with red ties. Kind of cute, summery feel. Meh. These bags aren't exactly my forte. I've got a billion bags, so I honestly have no idea what to even do with these. Half the time, if I get a bag that I know I will never use, I just give it to my daughter and she adds that to her hoard. All right. So, first thing in here is a perfume sample of Flower Bomb. Okay. I kind of wish they would have sent like the new Flower Bomb, like the one that's supposed to be like sweet. Because this one, it's really just not my thing. I think I just don't really like florally scented perfumes. I like more sweet cupcake, vanilla, or like citrusy types. Yeah, it's really just not my forte. And honestly, I swear all the people around me who wear it douse themselves in it to the point where they can be like 500 feet away and you can still smell them. It's not the worst. This is not by any means, is it like old lady, horrible perfume? You know what I'm talking about? Those perfumes that you're like, dear God, if you think that smells good, you must not be able to smell anything else in the world. Because it just smells like alcohol and flowers in a horrible way. Like, I don't want to smell like potpourri. I'm sorry, it's not my thing. All right. And the next thing is a sample of Porefessional, which I've got like 4 of these. I'm not the biggest fan, and I do feel like it actually just clogs my pores because it's whenever I use something like this, or actually I want to say it is the Porefessional. Whenever I use this, I get the little bumps right here, like straight up clogged pores, which eventually turn into straight up, acne, and it's really, really frustrating. So I'm not really sure if this is the cause because my skin, it just freaks out over nothing, or if this really just does not do it for me. I've been on the fence about this one for years because I have yet to see really good results from it. And I swear there's a correlation between the breakouts I get on the sides, right in this area and this product. I don't know. All right. I feel like this is a bag of repeats, things I've gotten in the past. I'm not really sure if Sephora, maybe I didn't get these. I probably did not get these products out of Sephora bags. So to be fair, I don't think they've sent me these products. I think they're just products I've had. I'm not mad about this. I'm going to say that right now. I'm not mad. It is a tattoo liner. I love this liner. I'm happy to have another one to add to my little stash. I'm sitting in my little cup up there. So, not mad about the tattoo liner. I love it. It's just one of those, I'm like, I need something new. Okay. I was like, oh yeah, this is probably something totally new. This is Becca's highlight in Champagne Pop. I have Champagne Pop in 2 forms. I've got it in a palette and I've got it in a single. But either way, this is it. It is beautiful. I do love the Becca Champagne Pop. Let me pull out mine so I can swatch it. Let's see. Which one are you? Opal? Champagne Pop. I'm not going to swatch the sample because I'm going to give it to a friend of mine because, yeah, Champagne Pop. And Baby Champagne Pop. So yeah, when I end up with doubles of things that I already have, I typically give them to my friends. So this one is going to go to a friend, so I don't want to touch it right away, even though she doesn't care if I swatch things before I give it to her. But this is Champagne Pop. It is a gorgeous gold with a little bit of a peachy flip to it. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm not mad at it. It's just funny that it's something that I have. Especially because that was one of those buys that really hurt deep down in my soul to buy, because it's like $40 for one little highlight. Like, oh god. Granted, I've put a pretty decent dent in that looking at it, so not too bad. All right. Now, Sephora, I know you don't know me personally. Thickening Spray. I have so much hair that when I shaved half my head, no one realized my hair was missing. I could just flip it back over. I could flip part of it over, and it still looked like I had plenty of hair. It's wet right now, so it's, not really fluffing out, but I have so much hair. Thickening is the least of my issues. Damn you, Sephora. Okay. I'm not that mad. I mean, Bumble and Bumble, it's a good brand, but it's like, really? Really? I do not need my hair to get any bigger than it already is. Like, I know plenty of people love thickening sprays. I'm just not their demographic for that. All right, and the last thing in here, this is what I'm talking about. Mud Mask, Purifying and Mattifying by Sephora. Okay. The lid wasn't on there too tight, so I had to kind of check and make sure it wasn't totally dried out. Either way, it is a charcoaly type mud mask. I will add this to my ridiculous collection because it's ridiculous. The fact that I have a face mask collection it's a little excessive. All right, so that was the last thing in the bag. Overall, not a bad Sephora bag. I mean, we got five main products and a perfume sample. I can honestly live with that. I don't think that's bad at all. And it doesn't really show like the prices, but I mean, I can say the eyeliner is about $20 and the perfume, like full size, is over $100. The Porefessional is somewhere in the 20 range. And the full size of the Becca highlight is like 38, so almost $40. And this little one would last quite a while. So really not bad. I have to hand it to him. Not too bad. I was expecting... I don't know what I was expecting. I think it was more or less like I have too much makeup, so I'm like, I have this, I've tried this. Whereas most people would have the experience of, oh, new things, oh, so awesome. And most of the time it is like that for me. And I get really super excited about the things in the Sephora bag. But I think that just comes down to I'm spoiled and I have too many of these products. So overall, I don't think they did a terrible job. And now I am going to actually, let's see here. I don't have any cream products, so I can actually powder my face. Thank goodness. And put on concealer. Although, you have to admit, not looking too bad, right? For someone who gets up at 4 a.m., not bad. All right, so I'm just going to put on just a little bit of concealer there. Blend that out with my sponge. And yeah. Just blend it out. And then, where is it? Gosh, I really needed to wash my brushes, but I mean, you can see how many are back here. And that's a lot of brushes. It gets overwhelming sometimes. Suppose there's a lot of things I need to do. but I don't. But I feel like that's kind of how everybody is. Alright, and just kind of dust a little bit of this over my cheeks so that we don't have to worry about the dewiness of the foundation messing with the bronzer we're gonna try. I cannot tell you how that bronzer situation is gonna go just because it's really dark. No, Groot fell. Do you still have a shit ton of bronzer on you? No, doesn't look too bad. I don't know, maybe I'm tan enough to handle a little bit darker bronzer. Believe it or not, my face is actually tan. I've spent a decent amount of time the last couple months outside because I've been working on my backyard, changing it from dirt into, you know, usable space. All right. Oh, here's where you once again see me horrified because I'm going in with a shade that I feel is going to be too dark. Oh dear. Okay, to be fair, the line is looking a lot more harsh on camera. And it does blend out fairly well. All right. Never fails. I put on just a little bit of makeup and my nose starts itching. All right. That doesn't look too bad. Okay. It's doable. It's doable. It's not so incredibly dark that it's not usable. It blends out really nice. Okay. Okay, Pure. So far, you have not really been disappointing me in the way of your palettes, so, I mean, there's that, you know? All right. Yeah, I think we'll use this and pick a blush because I didn't get a blush this month. Not that I need more. I mean, this is the high-end blush, and the other drawer is the drugstore blush. Huh. I don't even know which one to use at this point. I'm trying to think of one I haven't used on camera in a while. Or ever. Because I have my go-tos. And my go-tos are usually like the Milani. I usually either go for the Bella Bellini or the Luminoso. Those are gorgeous. And then, you know, my favorite Wet n Wild ones, which are the Rose Champagne and the Apricot in the middle. I haven't used the Flower Beauty ones in a while, but these are the two I have. The Warm Hibiscus and the Peach Primrose. I use the Peach Primrose fairly often. Let's see. I just kind of decluttered some of my blushes, so it's like hard for me to figure out what to use. I also have the Butter Blush by the Plum Rose. It smells so good. This one is like super light. It takes a lot of building up, but it is really pretty. I think because I haven't used one of these in a while, I'm just going to use this Warm Hibiscus one by Flower. Because it's pretty, and I haven't used it in quite a while. And it's very similar to the Bella Bellini one, I think is what it's called, by Milani. It's very similar to, you know, that whole NARS Orgasm blush. And, you know, there's a lot of blushes that look like this. They're kind of more on the pinky side, but with kind of a gold flip to them. They're very nice. They kind of look good on just about all skin tones, I've found. Because even Clinique has a color like this. I forget what it's called, but they have a color very similar to this. And it kind of works on just about anybody. And just gives a nice natural glow to the skin. So yeah, we'll just put a little bit of blush on. Not that I think I'm going anywhere today. This is, you know, I need makeup to watch TV. Kidding. Wow. I can't imagine if I was like that high maintenance. That would be pretty epic, honestly. Epic scale high maintenance. All right, now we gotta try out this highlight. I just wipe this brush off. Yes, this is a hair donut. It works just like a color switch. I've been using them for years this way. It's fabulous. And all you have to do is, once the hair donut gets a little too dirty, you just go and wash it. Works out great. All right. So I think I'll use this lighter one just to be on the safe side, since I am tan, but, you know, still pale as a ghost. Oh my. I feel like everybody should have like the ability to look into a monitor over here while they do highlights, so they can see just how extreme it is. Because sometimes just looking sideways in the mirror just does not quite do it justice. And blend in so that you don't have just a streak. We all saw what that looks like. Put a little bit on the Cupid's bow. There we go. All right. And surprisingly, we did not get eyeshadow this month. I'm wondering if I should even do eyeshadow. Maybe just some light eyeshadow. Then I might be more inclined to film the other video that I need to. If I go too heavy on the eyeshadow, I definitely won't be filming anything else. Okay, let's close that. And all right, pull down an eyeshadow brush, pull out. Dirty mind. Okay. Oh yeah, get a nice shot of my roll there. That was awesome. Go, Jen. Reminder to self, do not stand up in videos or else you're going to see what unflattering things shorts and t-shirts do. All right. Oh. Okay. So we're going to go in with a little bit of the primer potion. I'm actually getting really low on this, which kind of stinks because this one actually holds stuff to my eyelids considering how oily they are. Still remember when I was younger trying to figure out how the hell to wear eyeshadow and not have it crease. And I remember going to professionals and then, you know, oh, use this, use that, use the other. None of that shit worked. Everything freaking creased. And finally, one day, I find the primer potion in the old bottle, the the old school, you know, looked like a little genie bottle. That stuff saved my flippin' life when it came to wearing eyeshadow. All right, so I'm gonna use the Dream Street palette because I love this thing, let's just be honest, and I use it all the time. So I'm just gonna run this color through my crease. Gonna be keeping this pretty basic, but I just want to put on something to go along with the eyeliner that I'm going to be trying out. And honestly, this is just really pretty palette, and I love this transition shade. Like our crease shade. This shade right here, I love it. I think it's beautiful. And you know what, just for shits and giggles, gonna go ahead and pick a ColourPop shadow to just throw on my lid. I totally forgot I even had this color. That's sad and funny at the same time. Oh, one of my favorites, Sailor. I love this color. I think I might have to wear this. I haven't worn Sailor in a while. If you don't have Sailor, you need it in your life. It is just gorgeous. It's very light. I mean, honestly, it could just look like a light wash of glitter if you put it on light enough. I really like to pack it on my lid, but it's got this like beigey taupey color with like turquoise. It's like, yeah, like turquoise glitter in it. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's flippin' gorgeous. It is one of my absolute favorites just because of how pretty it is. Oh, yeah. Lovely. I love that color. All right. And sadly enough, both of those are full, and I have like a stack hiding over here. I need to get another one of these things from like Home Goods or whatnot. Hello, Pamela. I am good. How are you? All right. So let's see here. Well, let me throw on an inner corner. Show you my secret here. Let's take a little bit of the inner corner shade there, and pop it on with just my pinky. Why? Because we can. How can you do your makeup in a hurry? Use your fingers. Yes. This is only part of my makeup collection. Yeah. There's a big chunk right here. That's awesome. I love makeup. I'm glad to see when other people have collections that are ridiculous like mine. All right, so let's see here. This eyeliner, we still need to try this. I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna use one of the brushes I like to use because I'd rather give it a fair shot and not judge it off the brush. That's not it. Wait, there it is. I think. No, this is the same one I just pulled. Oh my goodness. Nope. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's a little bit dirty and it's a little bit stiff, but it'll be fine. Honestly, I've used it this way a few times on myself, and well, it's not my favorite way to use it because it's not entirely clean. This is my favorite eyeliner brush. And the worst part is I don't even know if they sell these anymore because they stopped carrying it at Walmart. That kind of stinks. But yeah, this is the Lab 2 Beauty eyeliner brush that years ago when they first came into Walmart, I did a review on them. This flippin' eyeliner brush is fantastic. It's one of my favorites. Okay. All right. In an effort to stay in frame, I'm just going to get uncomfortably close. Move the microphone a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Okay, that face was the magnifying glass mirror sucking onto my actual mirror. This mirror was far too expensive and nobody should ever spend this much money on a flippin' mirror. All right, dipping in. Okay, this feels like really, really glossy. Like you can see, I totally, whoops, yeah, there we go. I totally just kind of like barely stuck my brush in there and it just sank right in. So this is a very creamy gel liner as far as I can tell. We will see once I actually start trying to put it on my eye. Oh gosh, this never ends well. All right. So with gel liners, I always wipe it off on the side. Kind of helps keep that really pointy shape of the bristles there. So you can see I like to keep it really, really super thin. And then you just want to work a little bit at a time. It's kind of like playing connect the dots. A lot of people want to just start over here and whoop, and it does not work that way. That's how you end up looking like a panda. Now I got twitchy eyes, so I gotta work with the twitchiness on top of just the difficulty of lining. And let's see here. So I mean, I'm not gonna say that this gel liner is bad. I think it's fairly decent. But I do feel like the Maybelline one is a little easier to work with. Like when I go to make the wing, it just kind of it goes on and that's it. It's there. So let's see. I don't have to worry about this happening. This right here. Oh dear. Okay. I'm just gonna bring this over. See, this is the problem with other gel liners. These kinds of things happen. It's gonna be one of them days, huh? One of them days. Okay. All right. So here's how we're gonna fix this. We're gonna bring the wing just very, very carefully. Gonna connect the wing out this way. Now, if it ever does this crazy BS, you just get a makeup wipe, clean it up. If you do it very carefully, you should be able to kind of maintain that straight line. And there we go. All right. And thank you for my hair color, like, compliment. I love having pink hair, but it is currently drying fluffy, and that is going to drive me bonkers. Because it is half wet and half dry, and anyone with thick hair knows the struggle of it takes all day for your hair to dry, and then it just fluffs out. To your comment on I don't need makeup, I don't think anybody needs makeup. Let's just be honest. I feel more confident when I wear it, and it is an art form to me. And I like making people feel better about themselves if they feel that they need it. And honestly, I spent most of my life not wearing any. And, you know, obviously I did just fine. But I could never figure out how women got so perfected, especially with me having acne and everything else like that. Like, I always have a few spots. I still always have a few spots. And it was one of those things where I'm like, it took me a long time to realize they got to that perfected look by doing this. And and I always wanted this. I wanted to have the perfect skin and that just look, that put together look. And I think it's maybe because I was a bit of a tomboy. I never quite perfected that. So it took me years to learn my craft. And I do still recommend people stay a lot more natural, especially since the trend nowadays is so glam. Everybody insists upon being so glam all the time. Crap. My favorite lipstick color. Okay. There are two answers to this, and I say that because my signature color for the majority of my life, because honestly I didn't realize there was other colors besides this color, it was red. And if I can find it, that's not it. I have it around here somewhere. It was my actual signature color. Here it is. It's a matte color. I've gone through probably 3 or 4 tubes of this. It's this one right here. I don't wear it as often anymore. But yeah, answer number 1, this shade right here. It's a frost, which I know is not always in style, but it is called New York Apple. This was my shade for probably a good 10, 12 years. This was my signature color. If I was wearing lipstick, it was this one. And other than that, I like mauve neutral type shades. So, good example, like the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Give Me Mocha. This is one of the kinds of shades that I like to wear. This one's on the darker side, but it's more of a, it looks totally terracotta or like red there, but it's more of a brownie mauve nude. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. It's along the lines of the Kat Von D Lolita, kind of brownie mauve nudie shades. And let's see. Times Square is a little light. Yeah. And then colors, you know, like this. Mauve nudes. So this one is ColourPop's Bianca. These are the kinds of shades I tend to gravitate toward, is more of the like mauve to brownie nudes. And they're usually anywhere in between more gray versions of this to more brown versions of this, but essentially mauve nudes. A big reason for that is I've had pink hair more in the last 3 years than any other hair color, and it really works well with pink hair. I do still wear colors that I feel clash with my hair. Like I will wear a bright orange lipstick and rock it. I will also wear, oh gosh, I will wear a dark green and roll with it. So yeah, I'll pretty much wear just about anything. We did get a lipstick in the BoxyCharm, so I'm gonna test that out. Let's see how that goes, considering it's a bright berry tone, so we will see. All right. It smells It smells like Starburst? I don't know. It smells like candy. That's weird. All right. That's not a bad color. It looks super red on camera. I swear this is more of like a darker berry red tone. Yeah. Kind of similar to my New York apple, just a little brighter. It's sticky. Okay. Hopefully it dries down all the way. So yeah, this one is in the shade Kiss Me. It's a long wear matte lip gloss. Hopefully it dries down all the way because right now it is sticky. Gosh, it looks bright red. It's really not that red in person. I don't know, maybe if I turn on this light, it'll look a little bit more. Come on. Light, turn on. Still looks just as red. It actually looks a lot like the color I use when I teach. Because I do use a bright red lipstick when I teach online, so I don't look so flat. This one is just classic red. It's Cherries in the Snow by Revlon. So in case you're curious what color lipstick I use when I teach, it's this. All right. It is a really pretty color though. Like I am kind of digging it. It's so bright on camera and it's really not that bright. Like, let's see. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing on camera and this is like the difference. Hey, it looks a little bit more true to color when you put it right next to a really, really bright red. So yeah. Yeah, see? The bright red is toning it down, so you get a better idea of just exactly how much more like berry it is. So, there we go. Finally figured out a way to show you a liquid lipstick color when it's not showing up right. And yes, all of this is liquid lipstick and ridiculous. And if you want a sneak peek of this area, that's pretty much all palettes. And this is all full of makeup all the way down. Well, not all the way down, just most of the way down. So yeah, the hoarding is bad. And that's not including my professional kit or the single eyeshadow trunk that I pretty much never go into, but it's an entire train case full of single eyeshadows. Oh, Lordy. All right. I should probably get going. It's been about an hour, and I do kind of want to film that video on what I do for my work, kind of give the ins and outs of how all that works. And so, yeah, I think I might go film and hopefully edit that, so maybe we can get it up within the next few days, and you guys can get an idea of what I do. Well, besides makeup, because this will be talking about the other job that I do that has nothing to do with makeup and everything to do with talking with your hands. Yes, because talking with your hands is a very important part of my job. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and, you know, the subscribe button and all that good stuff. Gosh, I'm out of practice. Let's see here. How does this normally go? Thank you for watching. Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye! There we go.